5 o'clock, and it's time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Friday evening, March 17, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins, and I have your 5 o'clock news headlines on this Friday, March 17, 2017. On a Friday, I am top story at 5 o'clock hour is Washington, where President Trump on Friday refused to install claims highlighted by his White House that British intelligence tapped his own phones following a request by President Obama last year, risking a deepening rift with America is key. So, U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson on Friday issued a Trump administration strongest warning against the North Korea, saying that a military response would be on the table if Pyongyang took action to threaten the South Korean and the U.S. The Trump administration filed court papers Friday and hoping to salvage its second version of the travel ban after two judges in separate cases this week found it likely to violate the Constitution. President Trump held his first meeting with Chancellor Merkel of Germany at the White House on Friday. As a subsequent briefing, he was asked about why Tepper claimed made a joke that seemingly referred to the reports. A Secret Service laptop was stolen from an agent's vehicle parked in front of it. A New York resident law enforcement source confirmed to Fox News. Jerusalem. Syria fired missiles at Israeli warplanes and were mission to destroy a weapons convoy disintegrated a Iranian-backed Lebanese military group Hezbollah, prominently deployed its missile defense system, and Israeli officials said Friday. Today began with a cringe-worthy, mildly offensive Irish glitching in front of a room full of Irish people and went down with Banderas. Trump's barber Paul runs this quickly pint and other St. Patrick's Day mishaps. Out the United States said Friday the airstrike targeted Al-Qaeda militants in Syria, but residents shot at the powerful attack killed scores of civilians in a nearby mosque. Has repealed Republican bill to repeal Obamacare, hanging to the lucky bounce of the concerned GOP lawmakers publicly came out to express their opposition. Friday, U.S. Attorney Preet Bharara was investigating a key member of President Trump's cabinet, new report Friday revealed as Bharara was looking into an allegation that Tom Price, an Health and Human Services Secretary and the administration's point man. The man who reported say hijacked an ambulance and ran over to kill an emergency medical technician in New York has been charged with murder, officials announced Friday. In November 2004, Neil Gwetz oversaw legal terms in Eastern and Central for the Bush chain campaign and emailed to President George W. Bush's political director, Matt Shelby, should what a magnificent result for the country. Dozens of people are killed and many more injured when a boat carrying the Somali refugees was fired upon at the Red Sea, human rights group said Friday. United Nations official resigned after an initial report that accused Israel of apartheid and its 3 million Palestinians. France apologized for suggesting the British intelligence agency was involved in the spying on President Donald Trump, a U.S. official said Friday. Japan conducted an unprecedented evacuation drill to prepare for the North Korea provocation. Workers found naturally occurring asbestos and erupting in the area near the dam spillway, the California Department of Water Resources said. U.S. President Donald Trump and German Chancellor Angela Merkel met at the White House in Washington, D.C. on March 8, 2017. The public appearances included a joint news conference. U.S. President Trump and Chancellor Angela Merkel of Germany expressed optimism on the trade relations could more fairly benefit from both countries. The Trump administration rolled back guidelines that barred debt collectors from charging higher interest rates on past due student loans. North Attleboro man in jail after pleading guilty to a third offense of drunken driving charge. Hogmark area, YMCA launches ambitious campaign. North Attleboro preferred for the tax positive to 2.5 for ride. Deadly compound case goes to the jurors. In North Attleboro, the JCPenney department store and Emerald Square Mall, one of the 3 anchor stores has been spirits of pub closing as 130 JCPenney stores has been closed around the country, including 2 in New England at Lanesboro, Massachusetts, and at Rockland, Maine. It's the first enterprise tech IPO of the year, and in the race is MuleSoft, which helps businesses like Netflix and Spotify with their APIs. Closed at $24.75 to the 46% pre-minutes IPO price of $17. Gary Cohn, President Trump's top economic advisor, disclosed a plan to sell stake in the world's largest bank to assets applied with a federal FX laws and a reduced conflicts in interest. Citizens Bank customers missed direct deposit due to the vendor process issue. Out of all the federal agencies that received budget plans from President Trump yesterday, NASA fared pretty well. The state agency is only facing a 0.8% cut in the overall budget of multi-amount change compared to the environmental. Hartsville, New York, the airport draft handlers and reported Thursday evening on March 16 that sweat increased well and the significant baby kicks from within. When tardigrades draft, they retract the legs and heads. In position from a former called a ton, the image shows a scanning electron Graph has 6 starter grades in a fun state. The first solar eclipse across America in 99 years of coming to summon the act of God. Monday, August 21st, in the middle of the day, the sky will go dark. As it turns out to be, it's CSK 9 Immuter Saga ends now by the bang but a whimper. The result of the highly anticipated 4-year trial shows that drugs work, but not as powerfully as many had hoped or expected. The surrounding people dwell in the Dutch huts in a remote corner of the Bolivian jungle, and at dinner, the main meal sometimes kisses a monkey. Retail giant Walmart stores as non to the call the most proper frozen pizzas and grounds of contamination risk for the street per rooters. If you elevate your nose, you can think whether your ancestors decided to settle. Noses evolved in the shape that are connected to local comments code and new study published in PLOS Genetics. Alright, look at that. Stocks. The Dow dropped 19.93 points to 99, 14.62. SP5 down 3.30 points at 2378.25. NASDAQ up 24 cents at 5,901. Ratio 2K up 5.49 points at 39.52. And VIX up 7 cents at 11.28. European markets. The DAX up 12.06 at 12.95.24. FTSE up 9.01 at $7.424.96. CAC up 56 points at about 29.24. FTSE MIB 20,074 down 2.28 down 35.40 and SOX 600 up 59 cents 378.32. Asian markets. Nikkei 16.55 points down at 19,521.59. Shanghai down 31.62 at 3,237.31. HSI up 21.65 points 24,309.93. AZX 230.85 at 5,799.65 and the Kospi up 14.5 at 2,164.58. Oil markets down 8 cents at 40.67. Brent down 4 cents at 51.70. Natural gas 2.958 up 56,000 point and RBOB gas up 3,000 point at 1.5945 and ULC HO up 47,000 point at 1.509. Gold bonds. Silver up 75,000 point 17.405. Gold up 1.90 at 12.29. Copper up 14,000 point 2.69 at 1.5. Platinum 7.60 at 9.66 and palladium 10.30 at 776.95. Bonds US standard down 24,000 point 2.50. Bond 10 year up 3,000 point 0.434%. Chinese 10 year up 0.072% unchanged. UK 10 year up 3,000 point 1.249%. And French 10 year 1.106% unchanged. FX bond European US dollar up 5,000 point 1.0741. US dollar Japanese yen down 6 cents at 112.70. Great Britain US dollar up 2,000 point at 1.3394. US dollar Canadian dollar 1.3348 unchanged, and US dollar CHF up to 3,000 point 0.9985. And looking at commodities. Wheat 436.5 up 50 cents. Soybean $1.25 down 1.25. Corn 3.63 up 1.75. Sugar 18.26 up 1 cent. Coffee 1.42 up 55 cents. Cotton 70.32 up 15 cents. Red rice down by 92 up 7 cents. And cocoa 2020 down 7. Live cattle 119 down 20 cents. Lean hogs 69 down 90 cents. And FT cattle 131.5 up 95 cents. Alright. At Toulon Fire at Lonsdale Street in Boston. Peter Children's time is now 5:08. Time out for Sports Report here. Tonight, the Boston Celtics will be taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Game time 7:30 p.m. at Brooklyn, New York. And the Boston Red Sox dropped the Houston Astros in the spring training game 6-2. I reported Friday morning that the Oak Raiders are considering trying to request Seahawks running back Marshawn Lynch. Sacramento Phillies have just moved off and Notre Dame began in its ability tournament and St. Barbara. Indiana fired Tom Cruden's men's basketball coach. Salt Lake City, it's going to happen. Maybe not Friday when Casino and North Carolina are taking their turn at trying to avoid history. And looking at some college basketball scores here. USC trailing the SMU 65-63, 14-11 second half. North Carolina over Texas 7, 52-27 halftime break in the men's basketball championship South Regional first round. In the Midwest Regional first round, Rhode Island 21, Creighton 20 in it. Louisville 78 is Jacksonville State 63 in the Midwest Regional, and it's Oregon 93, Iona 77 in the Midwest Regional. Baylor 91, it's New Mexico State 73, Michigan 92, Oklahoma State 91, and it was Arkansas 77, it's Seton Hall 71. Peter Children's time is now 5:09 on this Friday evening, and it's time now for traffic and transit report. Let's have you with a red line space to model laser disabled train at 7 Hill. And some that's where it's 5 spirits. The mono lays into traffic here on the commuter rail. Franklin train 720 departed. 4 o'clock is operated 10:20 minutes late en route to South Station. Later on with outbound train. Havel Line train 220 45 p.m. from April is operated 5:50 May Oscar between Bradford Station and North Station. Needham Line train 617 47 p.m. from South Station expected to depart South Station 5 to 15 minutes late due to later arrival of equipment here. Parliament train 820 143 from South Station departed South Station operated 5 50 minutes late en route to Wickford Junction and on the ferries. They are all looking good here. Okay, looking at highways and byways of New England on this Friday afternoon here. 95 on both ends back to the Greenwich Town. The Sanford 95 both ends back to the Bridgeport on both ends. 95 both ends back to West End of New Haven. Merritt Parkway eastbound side back to 7 down the Bridgeport. Merritt Parkway westbound side back to Sanford stretch. Merritt Parkway both ends back to Hampton stretch. A4 eastbound side back to Denver down to Newtown and then Nipper on the Waterbury stretch and Interstate A4. A4 on both ends is back to Brand, West Harvard and Hartford, Connecticut. A4 eastbound is back on the 91 in Manchester, Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side also in New Haven, Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side also Winslow and Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side also Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side also Enfield, Connecticut, all the way down around Springfield, Massachusetts, and Chicopee, Massachusetts. Mass Park eastbound side also Chicopee, Massachusetts. Mass Park eastbound side also Service down to Auburn. Here's 290 westbound side also from Shrewsbury down to Route 9 in Worcester. 146 on the northbound side, it is backed up from 295 down to 99. 99 northbound side, so 126 to 122 on the Lincoln second stretch. 295 southbound side, also Johnson. 295 on the northbound side, also from Work all the way down to the Creston here. 95 both ends back to Work on the downtown Providence, and all the way on both ends here. 95 on the southbound side, so get to downtown Providence. 195 eastbound side is back from downtown Providence down to East Providence here. Jamestown, Mount Open, Newport Bridge is out. Lincoln gets some of the Mount Open Bridge on the southbound side, a little slow here. 29 on the northbound side of the Bourne Bridge up, little slow here. 195 westbound side, also from 6th and Ferryman Artery, Route 140 up in New Bedford, Massachusetts here. 95 on the southbound side, also around 495 out of Mansfield. And Hillbridge just before 295 in Attleboro here. And 95 on the southbound side, it's slow out to 120 Kenton on the way at the Nippon Street in Kenton here. 120 on the northbound side, it is about the Main Street split all the way up. Around Route 20 Randolph and 120 southbound, also for West Prospect down to Kenton around 138 here. Service President in both ends about 203 all the way at the downtown Boston and 93 from Mattapan down to downtown Boston here. Service President southbound side is backed up at the Braintree split. Route 3 in the southbound side, so go from the Braintree split all the way at the Braintree. 120 on the southbound side, it is backed up from Mass Park all the way at the Route 9 in Wolseley. 120 on both ends about with Waltham stretches here. 120 on the northbound side, backed up from Lexington all the way at the Route 1 in Peabody here. 93 on the northbound side, so from Boston all the way up and around Methuen here. Route 1 on the northbound side, also from Revere all the way up to Route 60 here. Route 2 on the eastbound side, also from Alton and on around Cambridge here. Route 3 on the northbound side, also from Braintree split from Burlington all the way up and around Chelmsford here. 495 on the southbound side is backed up from Hudson Island to Marlborough, and his bridge around from Marlborough Route Mass Pike out in Westbury. 495 on the southbound side, it is backed up low down in Chelmsford. 495 northbound side, also Lawrence on the end of it doing here. 128 on the southbound side, it is also from the Salem stretch here. Every turn back on the northbound side, also Nashua down around Manchester here, and 93 stop and go from Wyndham, New Hampshire up to Manchester, New Hampshire here, and spotted turn back on the northbound side, also Newington stretch. 93 in both ends back on the Concord, New Hampshire from 393 during State 89 here. And New State 89, southbound side, also getting able to up in Vermont, and 91 in slow 2 here. And over 50 down the northbound side, also 7 go back towards Montreal, State 87 at the northbound side, also at 77 in Albany, New York here. Pewter Children's Time is at 5:13 on this Friday afternoon and going into Friday evening here, and then it's time now for a weather report here, and it turned out to be a decent day in the weather department. Not too hot, not too cold, just perfect conditions in the weather department here. A little cool, but it was perfect day today. But winter is not done with us, just going to be bringing us snow, even though it's not going to be as significant as Tuesday snow, but it's going to be some snow here. And I saw the temperatures around the region were around the 40 to 45 degree temperature range here. Alright, our current conditions here 42 degrees, our temperature is humidity at 32%, dew point about 14 degrees, and the barometer about 30.05 inches here. Okay, our current conditions around the region is 41 in Boston and Norwood, it's 43 in Fitchburg, 39 in Coggan and Beverly and Gloucester, it's 37 in Worcester, 41 in Norwood, 42 in Taunton, it's 43 in Bedford, 39 in Plymouth, 41 in Falmouth, 39 in Chatham, 30 Nantucket, 41 in Martha's Vineyard, it's 40 out in Block Island in Providence, and 43 in Quonset, it's 41 in Montauk, it's 45 in Islip and in New York City, 45 in Bridgeport and New Haven and Marion and Connecticut, it's 43 in Hartford and Winslow and Danbury, 41 out in Waterbury, Massachusetts, it's Waterbury, Connecticut, it's 43 in Wilmington, Connecticut, it's 41 in Springfield, Mass, 39 in Orange, Massachusetts, 39 in Albany, New York, 39 in Silver Springs, it's 35 in Rutherford, Vermont, 36 in Bennington, Broward, Vermont, 37 in Lebanon, New Hampshire, 38 in Keene, New Hampshire, 37 in Jeffrey and Manchester and Concord, New Hampshire, 41 in Natural Hampshire, 35 in Laconia, New Hampshire, 37 degrees, and Portland, New Hampshire, 36 degrees up in Port Maine. Here. Okay, let us take a look at current conditions around the region here. Current conditions around the nation of warm front stretch from Idaho down to Oregon here, and a stationary front from the Rockies, merging with a cold front from New Mexico, stretching it around Texas, and merging with a stationary front, Oklahoma, merging with a cold front from Missouri, stretching it up and down Illinois, and a warm front from Illinois down to Indiana, down around Eastern Kentucky, Tennessee, and pink front stretching from Eastern Wisconsin and up and around Ontario and the stationary front around Western Ontario, merging with a cold front from Minnesota, stretching the line of the Dakotas here. And high pressure ridges around the Rockies on low pressure where the front of ice stretching from California down to the Gulf of California and Mexico, and another front of from Pennsylvania stretching up the New England shore and up to eastern Canada here. And we got low pressure centers in western Ontario and a low pressure around Texas here. 34 degrees in Detroit, 49 in Washington, D.C., 61 in Atlanta, 74 in Miami, Florida, 82 in Brownsville, Texas, it's 78 in Dallas, Texas, 71 in Kansas City, 68 in Omaha, Nebraska, 42 in Minneapolis, Chicago, 51 in Great Falls, Montana, 43 in Seattle, it's 16 in San Francisco, 64 in Los Angeles, it's 8 in Las Vegas, 69 in Phoenix, 67 in Salt Lake City, 66 in Denver, and 71 degrees up in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here, okay, let us take a look at national radar and satellite. And looking at radar and satellite around the New England region here. Nothing on the map, even though some spotty snow showers here. We'll take a look at it and seeing some spotty snow showers around the Moosehead Lake region of Maine, stretching down around the western and central and eastern portions of Nova Scotia and up southeastern portions of Prince Edward down there. And to the west of us, seeing some rain-slated snow showers from Chambersburg, stretching around the Pittsburgh area, stretching up Youngstown, Akron, around Cleveland, and northern central Ohio, stretching in the east central portion of Michigan State and northeastern portions of Michigan here. And some rain showers stretching from the Virginias down around Kentucky and Tennessee and western North Carolina here, and some rain showers in the northeastern portions of Arkansas here. Snow-slated rain showers stretching from north central Minnesota down the northwestern portion of Wisconsin here. Rain showers stretching up the California coast and up to Oregon and Washington State. Some sleet and snow from the Cascades of Washington State and northeast Washington State and southern British Columbia. Some rain showers in the northern Idaho here. Alright, let's take a look at what is going on in the satellite loop here, and it shows satellite around the country, and it shows clouds stretching from the Virginia, stretching up the Great Lakes and up to Ontario, and the Atlantic clouds from the Carolinas stretching in on the middle south region and stretching on Missouri and Iowa down on Kansas and Nebraska and western Dakotas and up around Montana and down on Northern Idaho and covering much of western Canada and one of Oregon, Washington State, and northern portions of Washington, Oregon, and northern California here. Okay, looking at forecast discussion here. As the weather announced by the time, but several inches of snow is possible late Saturday and Sunday with it. The greatest risk across Connecticut, Rhode Island, and southeast Massachusetts, including Cape Cod and the islands here. And take a look at the forecast discussion here. It shows our clump of low tracks south of the New England this weekend, bringing a potential for the accumulated snow Saturday night and the Sunday. The highest risk is across Rhode Island, southeast Massachusetts, including Cape Cod and the islands. Dry weather that seasonal temperatures greater during later Monday, and as high pressure builds into our region, of mild weather Tuesday ahead of it. Arctic front, frigid mass with near record cold spreads of air during the middle of next weekend. Drier luck combined with a northwest winds has resulted in a bluebird day across much of the south in New England, and Michigan has increased a bit higher than anticipated. So gusty winds around 20-25 miles an hour current across the area, and it's a lot for Surface temperature will be warming in the middle upper 30s, a few spots reaching 40 degrees, and temperatures may also drop below Canada's thanks to increased mixing that's having the main tricks the bulk of the forecast remains on track for the day. Yeah. And what I'm thinking here, it's gonna stay dry through Saturday. It's be snow possible late Saturday night into Sunday, and heaviest be southeast Massachusetts and Cape Cod. Here. And expected the night lows around the region to be 15 in the suburbs to 24 in downtown Boston here. Expected tomorrow's highs to be 35 to 41 degrees and sunset tonight 6:53 p.m. and sunrise tomorrow 6:50, about 10 minutes to 7 here. And my snowfall map predictions here is going to be 0 to 2 inches in Boston points north and north central western Northern Hampshire County, 2 to 4 inches from Boston and southeast Massachusetts and southwestern Massachusetts and Rhode Island and off Connecticut here, and 4-inch possible rate from Cape Minneapolis here. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Alright, here we go. For tonight, close skies about 82 degrees, west about 5 to 7 miles are coming in the evening. For Saturday, increased skies about higher than 40 degrees, light available wind coming in the east about 5 to 7 miles in the morning. For Saturday, a chance of showers may have to 10 p.m. with some snow. Mostly cast about 28 degrees and northeast about 7 to 11 miles with chance space is 40%. New circulation less than an average possible for Sunday. It's snow likely. Clouds got about 36 degrees and breeze road. And off with about 15 to 20 miles gust side, 37 miles an hour. Chance space is 70%. New circulation 1 to 3 inches possible for Sunday night at chance of snow mean before 3 a.m. Mostly clouds got about 28 degrees and north with about 10 to 70 miles gust side, 33 miles an hour. Chance space is 40%. Monday, slight chance of snow before 9 a.m. Mostly says about 5 degrees and chance space is 20%. Monday night 8. Mostly coast clouds with a high about low at 32 degrees for Tuesday. Mostly sunny and mostly coast clouds will be mild, a high about 50 to about 25 degrees for Wednesday. Sunny and mostly coast about 35, low about 14 degrees for Thursday. Sunny and mostly coast about 33, about 19 degrees for Friday. Most nights about 41 degrees and Peter's weather threes of the day. Here, clear and cold tonight, and then snow on Sunday. In the middle of that, clouds on Saturday. And that is gonna be it for the Peter Show. 5 o'clock news on this Friday, March 17, 2017 on a Friday evening in the Peter's area. Good evening and goodbye to the see you at 11 o'clock for a late hour report. I hope you all have a good evening here.